So I've been studying the article Fostering the Diversity of Exploratory Testing in Web Applications, which was published in Software Testing, Verification and Reliability, Volume 32. Exploratory testing is not limited by predetermined test cases and allows testers to follow their curiosity and pursue unexpected paths in the software. And as the testers can be people that are not familiar with the application or even with the domain of the application, it can lead to the discovery of unexpected defects. In the case of web applications, exploratory testing means that the testers can interact with the system under test in many different ways, but it can be difficult to ensure that the testers are exploring a diverse set of possibilities, not only the obvious routing. The problem that the authors are trying to solve is how to increase the diversity of exploratory testing in web applications. They use a combination of a prediction model based on n-grams and visual feedback, using a color-coded border around the element to be clicked. The prediction model is designed to predict the next interactions a tester is likely to perform based on the previous interactions in the test session. The visual feedback shows the probabilities in real time to the testers, with the goal of guiding them to explore less frequent paths, which can increase the chance of finding defects. The authors propose an extension tool for the Chrome browser that provides a real-time visual feedback to the testers based on the probability of elements being clicked. A web application to be tested is configured with a set of mapping rules that express how the DOM elements and events are mapped into words. Each mapping rule is defined by a context that defines which part of the web application the mapping rule should apply. A match that defines the condition to be fulfilled for DOM event to be mapped, and an output that specify how the match word is generated. The visual feedback is generated by having a listener observing events in the DOM. If, for example, the add to basket button is clicked on a product, this is mapped to a word like add basket click, which in the predictor model have associated words like show basket and click search as predicted to be the next interaction. These words have associated DOM elements, which are highlighted with cold to warm colors, reflecting the probability of the next interaction. To evaluate their method, the authors used a combination of controlled studies and a case study. In the controlled studies, they selected a number of web applications that were representative of a wide range of application types and sizes. They also applied a number of other testing techniques, including random testing and coverage-based testing, to the same application and generated test scenarios using these techniques. And to answer the question of whether their approach is effective in increasing the diversity of exploratory testing, they recruited 39 students and split them into 13 groups of 3, with each group performing one test session with assistance of the prediction model and one without. In the case study, they worked with a software development company using a crowdsourcing platform to run testing sessions, using their approach in 100 exploratory test sessions with and without the assistance of the prediction model, and gather feedback from the testers. The result from these methods showed that the approach was effective at increasing the diversity of tests in the test sessions. In the controlled studies, they found that the assisted group had significantly more diverse tests than the non-assistant groups. In the case study, the testers also found their approach to be useful and reported that it helps them to explore the system under test more thoroughly. The authors consider the validity of these results to be fairly high, as they use multiple methods and diverse groups of testers in the research. However, they do acknowledge that the result may not generalize to other types of web applications or longer test sessions. Overall, the authors believe that the research does solve the problem of increasing the diversity of exploratory testing in web applications. However, they also suggest that further research is needed to confirm these results and explore the use of their approach in other contexts. Looking ahead, the authors suggest that future work could include using their approach in other types of web applications and exploring the use of their approach in other contexts, such as with domain experts or for longer testing sessions, etc. They also suggest adding additional features to their approach, such as the ability to recover a sequence of interactions or generate test scripts. Exploratory testing is not limited by predetermined test cases and allows testers to follow their curiosity and pursue unexpected paths in the software. And as the testers can be people that are not familiar with the application or even with the domain of the application, it can lead to the discovery of unexpected defects. With the use of the prediction model, I believe that this unexpected behavior is more likely to be covered and result in more effective exploratory testing.